What's up, guys? There's something I've been wanting to say and I forgot about, and it's actually a really important thing, and it's pretty quick, but it's called the happy janitor. I use a lot of metaphors in some of my storytelling to try to get my point across, and I want to talk about the happy janitor because it's very impactful for me and for a lot of people when I realize this. So, that being said, happy janitor is a metaphor but true story, in that some people are created as leaders. Some people are created as followers. Some people, not everybody could be a leader, obviously. So people have different personalities, and there's a bell curve, right? You've got people at both ends of the spectrum. I don't know why this is so zoomed in. Oh, okay. But yeah, there's people at both ends of the spectrum. So I'm sitting there in my office, one day, and I was making good money at the time, and I had a degree and all these accolades, doing computer work, and didn't have to worry about money or any of that stuff, and I was miserable, and a lot of people around me are miserable. And there was this janitor, and no, he wasn't mentally ill, and I know he wasn't wearing a mask, because I actually became friends with the gentleman, and we talked at length. He lived in a trailer. He had multiple kids, and this is, you could watch the movie Happy and see this, but he was always just like singing and, "Hey, how are you doing, Mr. Beep?" Don't want to get my name out, but he always he was just happy. And I was like, this guy's on drugs. He's got to be on drugs, because I'm not on drugs. I'm miserable. This guy's a janitor. I'm making 3 times what he's making, and I know he's got 3 kids, and he's sitting there just. And then we got to talking one day, and then another day, and I said, "You're not happy, right? I mean, it's just a fake." And I said, and we got to a point where we could be honest with each other, and I said, "Look, I'm a big mental health and health nut, and I've been trying to crack the code for a long time, and I just want to talk to you, and I want to be real with you, and I don't want to offend you, but I have a question." So you can't, don't worry about offending me, which I was. But I said, "You're a janitor, but you seem happy, and you say you're happy." I said, "Are you legitimately happy?" And he said he loved his life, he loved his kids, and he enjoys what he does. And he said, "I didn't go to college." Guy was like 52. He said, "I didn't go to college, I didn't get a degree." He said, "But I'm lucky to be alive, and I love my life, I love my family." And he said, "I decided a long time ago that if I'm going to be a janitor, I'm going to be the best janitor. And I'm going to scrub the floors and make them the best floors. They're going to be the cleanest floors. It's going to be the cleanest toilets. And I'm going to do the best at whatever I can do. And that's just who I am. I'm going to go to work. I'm not going to sit here and go to work." And I said, "Well, is it not hard for you to see other people who were just sitting at computers, doing less manual stuff, that are making a lot more money, a lot younger than you? Does that not make you jealous?" And he said, "No, I don't think in those ways." He said, "If I thought in those ways, I would be angry all the time. The floors wouldn't get clean, the toilets wouldn't get clean." He said, "No, I come in here, and I know I'm going home to my beautiful family, and I know my life won't be materialistic, but," he said, "that's not what makes me happy." He said, "What makes me happy is being happy at work and being happy at home. And I have 2 choices. I could be miserable at work, or I can be happy. And I'm just like, okay, how can I apply that to my, my life? It's but I want to say that because, and I'm going to cut it short and just make this a quick video, which is hard for me to do, but you apply that to our lives, because what you realize is, like, for me, I want to make a difference. I see myself as potentially helping millions of people and being very wealthy and very successful one day. And I beat myself up because I know that's who I'm supposed to be, or whatever. But the happy janitor, he was already happy. He didn't need all that stuff, and you only live one time. And I'm thinking, well, damn, how can I apply that? But I want to spread the message, because some of us aren't leaders, some of us are followers, but guess what? Guess what he does by doing that? Think about it. Let's just say I'm a leader. I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I think I am a leader. And I never had confidence, but I think, I just have that persona. But whether or not I am, or not, or whatever, but that's besides the point. But people like that can have the biggest impacts, because people are going to look at him, and even from a Christian perspective, true. He said that too, I forgot to mention, but he was God. He said God was with him and all that, and all he did. And by showing that, it causes people like me who are miserable to question, why are you so happy? Well, Jesus makes me happy. And if you see that brightness in him, it has an aura, it has a presence, and then I feel it. The people around him feel it. And then I am giving that to you. And then maybe you will feel it. Maybe you know someone like that. But they found the secret sauce. They found what we were looking for. They found what I need. But I'm too analytical for that stuff. But what I'm getting at is, you don't have to be the president. You don't have to be the director of your company. You don't have to have a profound impact on the world, a profound impact on your family, and a profound impact, a ripple effect that can turn into a tsunami, just by having a positive attitude and being the best you can be at where you're at. Because other people see that, and it attracts. I'm not going into the law of attraction either. I'm not talking about all that stuff where, if you just do that, then you'll get the better job and then the better everything. I'm talking about being content being a janitor forever, and that's as far as you go. But making impacts, making incredible impacts on the world around you. It happens, and those are the people that we can step back and say, well, I'm in my cubicle job and I want to be better, and I want to be doing more, and I want to be making more money, and need this and that. And you step back and you say, let me just be the happiest I can be in my current situation, because this is my current situation. I don't want to project myself in the future that doesn't exist. The present is all we have. Believe me, I'm not the happy janitor, but that's my message to you, is that you can be the happy janitor. We can be happy janitors. Anyway, I've said happy janitor enough times. Good luck, and I'd love to hear what your thoughts about that, and see if you have anybody in your life, or you've met people that might have similar backbones and spirits. Check you out later.